Welcome back to another episode of Bad Decision Garage. Today, a little bit of a different project. We're working on this 2005 Nissan Altima. Gonna get her all, I got some big plans for this here in the next couple weeks. I'm going down to Florida to race in the Altima 600. We're gonna put some brakes in it because they're warped and I'm feeling not like warp brakes are gonna be a helpful thing. Some struts to maybe help with the performance of it. Who knows? Who knows? But the other thing is I'm going to be driving it all the way to Florida, so I also kind of want a decent drive there. But yeah, it's a 2005 Nissan Altima. We got the old 3.5 inner with the old 5-speed manual gearbox. Genuine race car. Like I said, today we're gonna do struts and brakes, and then I gotta get some tires for it, and she's probably set. I don't know really what else a guy has to do for a race car. Like, seems reasonable enough. Let's get to work. All right, guys. Over here we got our parts laid out. Wyatt's ripping off the brakes, or not the brakes, but the wheels quick, getting her up in the air for us. Got 2 new rotors, some new slides, some pads, all top-notch brake stuff. I don't know if that's any good or not. Came with a pair of gloves, so obviously has to be good. The struts are a little iffy. I ordered Monroe's here, it says, you know, but we got this quick strut and an OE Spectrum. Not sure which side's which. Probably is going to be better than what's in it no matter what, so we're going to toss them in. Just a little weird that I ordered one thing and got something different. But let's get to it now. I see Wyatt's already got the wheels off, so I'll bring you guys in over there and we'll start ripping it down. Like I said, we're doing rotors, pads, which don't even look that bad, but we got warped rotors for sure. I know this by when I step on the brake pedal. Probably will make sure that the slides slide, and then struts. Probably already said that, don't remember, don't care. Let's get after it. What size is that big over? 21. Alright, what I'm doing right now, guys, is breaking the caliper bolt brackets loose, and then I'll break loose the slide pin bolts next. just so that it's all loose and easier to break loose when everything's mounted up nice and tight to the car still. Don't have to really fight it. Ooh. Okay. Alright, pull out slide pin bolts. Doot doot. Put them somewhere to be lost. Pull off caliper, pop that up there. Holy shit. These pads are like brand new.
Yeah, same with over here pretty much.
Oh, that's... Are they war funny at all? I don't see mine. Did your slide pins slide? Yeah, they're not war funny or nothing, guys. I'm hoping that the rotors are just warped then at this point.
My upper slide is pretty tight.
Your upper slide is pretty tight? My lower slide is pretty tight. I've got it out though.
It looks like the pads got hot.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to like flake.
Okay, cool. We'll clean out those guide pins then, if we can.
They put the pads on wrong too.
They put the pads on wrong?
Yep, they had the fucking wear bark on the outside. It looks like it was wearing against the fucking caliper.
Cool, cool. We got new slides and pads though, so we'll still get it done.
You got the size for the backing bolts?
Alright. Caliper bracket off. 2 bolts. Right here. Doot doot. Slide pins. This one's kind of janky. It popped out and now I can't get it back in, I guess. We're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. Maybe use a hammer. That one's nice and smooth. I don't understand what's going on in there. Oh, I just don't. A little rubber bushing get all wadded up. Is that what the issue is? There we go. Get that pushed back in there. Maybe. Maybe. Lock it back in there. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. We're gonna try to let's flip this little booty around once then on this slide pin. Oh no, dropped in lost. Where'd it go? Where could it have gone? Panic, red alert. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Trying to figure out why my slide pin don't slide in. Still. Okay, it's ballooning up and walking up. What if we flip it around?
Your backing plate was bent over here, was dragging on the rotor.
Okay. Did you persuade it back to where it belongs?
I will, yeah.
There we go, we got the slide pin back in. Should have probably put some grease on that before I wedged her back in, but it's doing its thing. We'll try to... Yeah, okay. I feel pretty good about that. Rotor feels... I don't know. I don't know. The rotor's off. Next, we'll be shooting for these 2 bolts here. Pop that little clippy off for the brake caliper, or for the brake line. Pop off. We got a bolt over here for the sway bar. And then it should, looks like everything should, oh, and then there's 3 bolts at the top that we'll get. Let me go grab something to persuade this clip off with?
You know.
You have something already?
Yeah.
Okay. I got her. Nice. There we go. And as I'm doing this side, guys, Wyatt's doing the other side just to save some time here. Because... Oh, wow. There we go, caliper's off. We'll just take that guy and go set him up here on this frame rail so that you know, it doesn't fall and hang by the hose, because apparently you're not supposed to do that. Wow, that sounded tight.
Yeah, the sway bar's tight.
Oh. It's probably gonna have to hold it with a wrench on the backside.
Yeah, I can't tell if it is or not.
You wanna slide me the impact?
Yeah. I suppose I could do that real quick too.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything by hand.
Yeah, I left the power tools to you because you have the impact sockets. So close? You gonna have to go grab a wrench or what?
Oh. Winner.
Nice. Let me see the
Yep,
winning device.
Get the nut out.
I am not so lucky. Definitely not as lucky. But, well, we got the impact here. Those are different sizes, sadly. Otherwise I would have ripped them. Yeah, okay. I need I don't know what size wrench. I need the light quick, guys, so I'm taking it. Oh. Bigger. Can we turn the wheel like towards you?
Yeah, however you need to do it.
I just need to be able to get a wrench in on this. Oh man, I don't have. There it is. Leverage. Alright, I need a bigger wrench than a 16. Be right back.
I don't think either one of them are eccentric. Yeah.
Okay.
I got both mine off now. I don't see any sort of adjustment there.
Sounds good. I mean, it's a little weird, but it sounds good. Don't know where the alignment comes from then.
Are the upper bolts
No.
slotted in the body?
Not that I really noticed.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that's good news. Whatever. You got the 19mm socket.
Mine's ready. You have your 3/8.
Huh?
You have your 3/8 back, don't you?
Yep, it's right behind me. Up on the table. Oh, they do kind of come right out. This is actually not going to be as much of a project as I thought it was going to be. This is good.
Mine's about ready to fall out. They don't look that old.
That one doesn't.
Oh.
You find the one that matches yours?
I'm about ready to do the looksies. Yep, that one.
Cool. And then,
This actually might be a 2-man operation.
okay.
Get the bed started on.
Alright, just a second, let me get, you want to hand me the impact quick, bud? And then all that's left is these top 3. Oh. And she falls out. Just like that. Pull it out.
Oh yeah, that one's way more rough shape than mine was.
Sure, I mean, it's hard to tell if a strut's actually bad without a car on it. And then you said you need help with that other one?
I think it's gonna be a 2-man operation.
Okay.
Getting it stuck up in there and getting a nut on it.
Wouldn't necessarily say it's a 2-man operation, but if you got a second man there to
You got
help,
the new nuts. Perfect.
get the help for this process here, because it just makes it easier shoving this bad boy up in that hole up there, and then try to get 3 nuts started. Oh, wow.
Whenever you are, I'll try and guide too.
That bad boy's like 180 out. There we go. You just jam it on up in there, and what do I gotta do?
You gotta go spin it counterclockwise, other way. There we go. Up. If you can go up with it, straight up. Fucking. You were started in the hole. I got nothing to fucking grab up here. Let me get rid of the sticker so I can grab the fucking center of it.
Okay.
There we go. Up, spin it.
Are we?
You gotta. I think your bolts are going into the wrong holes because they're not lining up at all.
Okay. Oh shit.
Your 2 closest ones, these ones right here, should be going into the 2 towards the back. Those gotta turn. Other way. A little more. There we go. That should be a little closer. Yep. Up. Oh, fuck here. This one's being more of a pain in the ass.
Yes. I just have no point of reference. Let me
Let me kind of steer. There's one. There it is. Hold it up.
Yep, I got it.
Guess I could have did that from the get-go.
There we go.
Yeah, you're started.
Alrighty. Oh, rotate that back to where she belongs. And now that we got it up in the hole, thank you, Wyatt. And get it. get it back in its home.
You happy with that? Go ahead and tighten these up.
Yep. All right. There's that. 2 bolts back in. They're non-eccentric, which is very helpful today. And then just grab the impact again and run her down. Hold 1 second. Wow, got away from me a little bit there. I'm sure that's torqued enough. I'm sure if I looked in the book good enough, I could find a spec for that, but that also seems like it's probably it. Right there. I don't see what the big deal there would be. Alrighty. And we bring sway bar length back up over here. Right there. Bring him back into the equation. Do 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 do. All right, there's the wrench.
Got a free second? Are you able to toss my ratchet back over here?
This one?
My smaller one, my 3/8 drive one?
Yeah, you can have pretty much everything that you kind of need. There's the 19. There's the 17. There's the 19 to hold the sway bar link if you need it. Alright. Put these little wire doodaps back in their little holdy deals. Fix my shock absorber boot that was hanging down. Obviously we don't want dust and stuff getting in there. I want to go grab the new brakes and then we'll get them tossed on. And we should be pretty much done with this thing then for the night. That's awesome. Obviously have the gloves that Top Notch sent with. Probably Boyd's warranty if you don't use them or something. Don't want that happening. So, first of all, are these the right rotors? They seem super cheap and flimsy compared to the original rotor, as if it's not the right one. I mean, maybe. I don't know, you guys tell me what the thickness looks like, if there's a difference of thickness there. The new one looks almost thinner than the old one already, guys. Obviously bought the most expensive brake kit I could find for this thing, you know. But, Jesus. Hopefully they're not warped. I guess we'll just take it easy on the brakes until race day, I guess. Hopefully that's an option. I don't know, but these bad boys are probably gonna warp out the driveway. So, glad we're doing this now. Like I said they give us new hardware, grab these bad boys, just get them out of here. Got the new ones here. Should probably figure out which side's top and
Top Notch brakes.
yeah. Obviously Go something like so. Something like so. I don't know what those little finger doodads do.
Giving the old vacuum plate some self-cleanup.
Some massaging. And then we got another guy here. Let's see here. Yeah, just get it pushed down in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then, hey, where'd my... Haha.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So like I said, guys, we'll grease up these slides a little bit. They sent us some grease in the top-notch brake pad setup, so, you know, can't not use it. Oh. It's a white grease. I don't know if that's a good thing or not on brake components.
It's gotta be good.
It's top-notch.
They're top-notch.
Yeah. Spread that around a little bit, get that. Oh, yeah. That's way nicer. I don't even want to pull this one all the way out, so I'm just going to kind of spread some goo on it. Spread it around. Oh! We already... Oh, it doesn't... We'll just put a little bit more lube on there, I guess. This one sucked to do. But whatever, we'll get her done. Do. Spritz a little bit down there. It's not a fan of life right now, guys. It does not want to go. This little rubber bushing deal thingy here is not a happy camper. Just try to get it fed in there. I had it once and then I pulled it out again because I was like, oh, I forgot to put grease in there. And now I'm just wishing I would have left no grease in there with the struggles I'm dealing with. I mean... Oh, we got it finally. Jesus. Alright. Slap a little bit of grease.
Caliper depressor of some sort.
I have a C-clamp. Did your pads and everything go on just fine with your clip being like that on the top?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the proper way?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know. I fucking...
Whoa.
There.
Oh. The little wear strip is also like...
Alright, now I just need to squeeze the cap.
What am I doing wrong here, brother? How does this little stupid wear strip fit in there when it's...
Is it off-centered? I had to straighten mine out so that it would
just
fucking...
go up there?
Yeah, the rivet.
Okay.
My rivet was off-centered. I was having that same problem.
Alright, cool. You got that. You want to hand me a pliers out of that bag right there? Anything really would... It's packed in there. This, see guys, like this... What I'm dealing with here is the wear tab air indicator here is lined up with where it's supposed to slide onto the caliper bracket. So we're just gonna roll it up out of the way a little bit, maybe. Jesus. There we go. Should still do its job up here, I would think. Maybe. Real top notch here, guys. There we go. Cool. And then now, just kind of slide that bad boy, get that bad boy to slide up in this bracket here. Which is apparently sounding a lot easier than it is to do. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's one. And then, same thing with this one. This stupid little tab's got to get moved. Yep, just like that, a good 90 it out. And then, again, just slide her up on in there. Just slide it on, just up, had it, overshot it, lost it. Okay. 1, 2. Nice and easy. Oh, almost had it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Both pads are loaded up into the caliper bracket. We'll slap that up on here. Oh, doesn't even. Yes, there we go. The 2 big bolts we took out earlier. They go in. Oh. Doing things blind. Got one started. Oh, there we go. Slam that rotor home. And then we'll come in and get this second one started. Started enough that I'm going to bring the old I get the C-clamp kicked over here? Oh, it already is. Need the old compressor, the old caliper compressor 900 tool, guys. You know, they sell very fancy tools out there, or you can buy yourself a very multi-useful C-clamp. Does multiple tasks instead of just, you know, one task. Very nice. There's been times where I bought in C-clamps for exhaust flanges. Left them there, sealed. You don't want no more exhaust tick? We can solve that. Little run on down to Harbor Freight and buy yourself the cheapest C-clamp or vice grips. Can't sleep on the vice grips. And you just compress in the caliper.
Neil, are you missing a 19 in this?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Lost it the first time I used the kit, man.
Okay. I'm just missing a 15, which was the one on the 3/8 in the back, I think.
Just push the old caliper in. Rock it in, rock it in. It's in. Roll it back out, roll it back out, roll it back out now. Roll it back out, roll it back out. Nope, off. Good. And you take your caliper here and you slide them over your new stuff here. Over the slide pins. Get the slide pins to line up right. To accept what needs to happen. There we go. There we go. Again, top notch.
This video is not sponsored.
Oh, it could be.
By Top Notch.
I don't have a torque wrench with me. Just gotta get this little clip back on. Hold the brake line. I mean, holy. Let's see here. Get said clip on, like so. And then
Just toss these rotors in the scrap barrel?
yeah. And then tighten up our big brackets, caliper bracket bolts. Here guys, just rip, ow. There we go, starting to get tight. Let's get the other one snugged up at least before we hammer down torqueness. Oh. Just getting it done. Oh. Give her the old 1, 2. Bring it up to the next one. Give her the old 1, 2 again.
Torque.
And call that self-torque there. And then we just gotta tighten up these little guys. The old caliper slide pin bolts. And we are almost done with this here, guys. Which I have a feeling there'll be very minimal time lapse in this video because we whipped right through it. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. And that's it, guys. That's rotors, pads, strut. Done. We'll put the wheels on and get her back on the ground. Here we go. Alright, like I said, guys, just tossing tires on, which we will be getting new tires before the old race. Not before the races come in, but before the race.
Do you want the battery from the Mazda? Put it in like your car or something like that, or charge it, or you want to get rid of it, or what thoughts?
I forgot to bring a battery charger out here. I have a battery charger I'm donating to the shop.
Okay. My bad.
It's all good.
Thought I was out of the frame enough.
No. Yeah, no, I have a battery charger I'm going to bring out here to donate.
Fair enough.
And obviously, I'll check those with a torque wrench, you know, next time when the tire falls off. I'll check it with the torque wrench just to make sure that it's good.
When one wheel falls off, we'll check the other one.
Yeah. You're understanding.
Coming down.
We should definitely check the oil on this old rig quick before we call this one an end. Uh-oh. Might need some oils. We are on the low end. Let's see here. We're there. We're supposed to be there. Let me see if I got a quart of oil in this thing, or some oil in the back. I believe I do. Maybe I don't actually.
Should have something on the shelf if anything.
No. Let me just. I don't have a quart of oil. Just need to top it off with something. Some good old straight 30 weight. Need about a half a quart. I don't think it's gonna hurt. Oh, what do you got there? Motor oil, 520. That looks more reasonable. It needs an oil change anyways.
I think I have a couple of them up there.
Yeah, no. 520, not straight 30. 520. Oh,
That's some 0-20.
I don't need the 020.
There's another one. It is not organized at all yet.
You know it's low when you literally pour in the half a quart of oil and you hear it get into the oil pan rushing.
Well, here's another half a quart of 520 if you need it.
No, I bet you
These
were.
are 0-20s.
I bet you we're good. Yeah, we might be slightly over full now, which is perfect. But you will see this car coming up in future episodes here. Like I said, I need to find some tires for it. We'll probably do an oil change before I drive it to Florida, and then I'm going to bring you guys with on the adventure to Florida. So you'll get to see the interior and probably out the window quite a bit for the drive, as I will be. Until next time, guys. See you later. You've been watching Bad Decision Garage. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're growing. I noticed that I have tens of followers. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you later.